fiancé cheated while on a girls' trip in Mexico, but it was my fault. We have been together for 9 years, engaged for 3 months. Our relationship has been great. The typical bickering or small arguments, I feel, are completely normal. We live together and have a child together. My fiancé recently went on a trip to Mexico for a week with her friend of 20 years. While she was away, I reacted with a fire emoji to an Instagram story of a girl I had known from well before our relationship. Dumb of me, I know, but I had no ill intent behind the reaction. The Instagram girl replied to me and said, "Dude, you're engaged." She then immediately sent a screenshot of my reaction to my fiancé. My fiancé asked me who she was, and I immediately came clean. I told her how I knew her and what I did. She was reasonably upset, and I told her we would talk about it when she got home. After that, we chatted a little bit about how her day was otherwise, and she seemed to be fine. Later in the evening, I noticed she had stopped sharing her location with me on Snapchat and didn't send the typical good night message to our child and me. I assumed she was just upset with me. The next day, something just seemed off, and I had a really bad feeling about it. So I logged into one of her social media accounts on her MacBook and found messages between her and a friend about how she had gotten drunk and cheated last night. I won't get into the details of exactly what she did, but she had unprotected sex, to say the least. After I found those messages, I immediately messaged her and told her she should change that social media password before I read more of that conversation. Once she read the message, she immediately changed her password and deleted that conversation thread. She then told me it was a big mistake, that she was so drunk she barely remembered it, even after going into great detail with her friend. She told me that what I did triggered her to want to just get drunk and have a good night. She tried to call, but I just couldn't answer the phone. Once she got home, we tried to talk about it and figure out what to do. She is very apologetic, immediately went and got tested upon my request, but she can't tell me how she plans to regain my trust. I feel like she had no intention of telling me, and I feel like she used what I did as an excuse to be unfaithful. I told her we need a break, and even though we still live together, we have gone limited contact. We have both signed up for therapy, but it's a hard situation because she claims that I triggered it to happen. She has tried to initiate sex with me, but I just feel disgusted with her and can't do it. I guess I'm coming to Reddit for advice on what to do next. I feel like I haven't left yet because of the life we've built together and attachment issues. I need to know random Redditors' hot take on my situation. Top comment: you reacted with a fire emoji. She fucked a stranger without a condom. What the fuck are we even talking about here? If my wife of 20 years fucked a stranger, with or without protection, it would be over. Split assets, figure out the situation with my teenage sons, but it's over. You being a dumbass with an emoji has basically no bearing on what she did. If she were my fiancé it would be over. But you do you, bud.